Hello guys, welcome to yet another ArchiCAD tutorial. Kindly like, share, comment and subscribe to be able to motivate me to keep teaching BIM. So in today's session we shall look at setting up ArchiCAD. So before we start a project in ArchiCAD, we should first understand the ArchiCAD template. So when you open a file, new, ArchiCAD will bring you a template, the .tpl file. So here are some of the templates. So you create new. So these templates save preferences and settings in the .tpl format, file format, which helps us to save time during our modeling. So it's better for you to have a certain template in your workflow with desired units, desired project information, and all other settings, so that you could be able to save time every time you begin a new project. So on the File tab, Save As, one could be able to select the .tpl file, the ArchiCAD work template, and you can be able to save it. You save it after setting it up and determining the preferences and the settings you want to. So you've saved it. So when you come back to File, Open, New, here you can browse template. And here is your template which you had already saved with your desired settings and preferences. Then you can select it and create your new project. So when you start your project, it's good to first set up your project information in order to have it printed on your sheet. So the project name, you could put it in here. So here you could again type in the project description. You could call it a so for the project IDs there, you could put it here. Project number, you could insert it here. Then the site names, you could put them here. Then the building name, you could also insert it here. Then contact details here, you could put your contacts as a consultant or as an architect. If you have your email addresses, your full address, but you could also add another column. You could call it contact of a foreign office. You can say contact of office abroad. So if you have another contact you'd want to add, you could add it here. Then you could also edit your contact address. Then on these 3 points, the 3 dots, you could be able to add your contact address, say of your office or of your location in the project. Then after, you could also include the client details here. So some of the rows you'd want to so that's it. So after that, you could also import project information if you've already saved it, or you could export this project information to certain location so as to be able to use it again when starting your project. So when you're saving your template, you can always save in within this project information, be able to save time. So then next we shall look at setting up the working units. So when you come to options, preferences, and then working units, you could be able to set up the units which you'll use. So here, these are the model units and not the project units. So if you're modeling, you'll model in millimeters, the areas will be in square meter. You could also drop down menu, select. Then you could add the decimal points. You want it to be at 0. You change it here. Still again, the volume units could be changed here. The angles could be changed. The decimals could be inserted here. So these are the model units in which you'll be modeling. Then the layout units are the units which you'll be able to use in your sheets during the printout. So that's it. That's how you set your units to be able to work within the ArchiCAD interface. Then next we shall look at setting up project stories. So when you come to the navigator here and you tap on it, it will bring you the navigator. If you click away, it will disappear. So when you click here and click here, you should enable show navigator so that it stays there temporarily, so that even if we clicked away, it doesn't disappear. So when we come to stories and we right click, then story settings, it also has a shortcut of Ctrl 7. So when we press Ctrl 7, still the story settings appear. So we can edit our stories here. So we can change the first story to first floor. Then we can change this to second floor. Then after we can insert above, we can call it a roof. Then if we tap here, we can also insert below, and we can call it the basement level. The basement. So here, the elevations. Changing the elevation will change the story height. So if we change this elevation, say if we change the elevation to say -4,000, it will also change the height. So here you could also enable heights to the next stories. So this checkbox could hide a certain level in our elevation. So when you press OK, and we go to one of our elevation. So these are our stories in our elevation that we've created with their heights from one another. So if we want to make, say, to hide first floor, in case the structure engineers want to make edits and they want to put columns and they want to hide some floors, you could still hide it by unchecking it in the story settings. So going to Ctrl 7 shortcut. If you want to hide the first floor, we just uncheck it here. Okay. And it now disappears. So that is how we are able to set up our stories in ArchiCAD. So we could still enable it, that it appears again. So that's it for now. In our next session, we shall look at setting up ArchiCAD to get ready for modeling. Now it's a bye for now.